What's going on, everyone? My name is Eric, and you're watching the Get Me Out of Here vlog. You can tell by the red sand behind me that I'm in a very unique place. This is Red Rocks near Sedona, Arizona, and right now I am hiking the Devil's Bridge Trail. For the first time, this is my first time in Sedona doing an outdoor extreme hike here in Arizona. And we just parked about a quarter of a mile away, and we're on this rough road. So far not too difficult, but people are actually taking their Jeeps and trucks on this road. And then I don't know how much further we have to go, but it eventually will lead to the trail that goes into the wilderness towards Devil's Bridge. So follow me on an outdoor excursion here in Arizona, a state that I just moved to a couple months ago and learning a lot about. So without further ado, this is the Devil's Bridge hike. That's like a dune buggy. This thing is made for trails like this. That is cool. I don't know if you can rent those out here or if you just have to bring your own. Just an incredible view here. The canyon, the cliffs, the mountains. A lot of cactus. Another desert brush. Now you'll see there's no saguaro cactus like there is around Phoenix here in Sedona. The elevation is too high for them to grow. I think we're at like a 4,500 foot above sea level elevation. Here's another buggy. These things are popular here. Hello. Yeah, weather-wise, we came prepared. We've got 3-liter Camelbacks. That's an essential here when hiking outside in Arizona. There are other trails you can take as well. There's the Chuck Wagon, the Dry Creek Trail. I'm gonna have to get a map one of these days because I have no idea how elaborate these trails are, how far they go in the Sedona area. Well, you look at that. They've got pink Jeep tours here in Sedona. It's pretty cool. Hey! Pink Jeep tours here in Sedona. I'll have to try that one of these days. I didn't realize they actually took the rough path here towards Devil's Bridge. I saw them driving around the city proper of Sedona earlier and Oak Creek, but I did not know they actually went into the mountains. Yeah, that looks like fruit to me right there.
I can't get it out now.
On the prickly pear. Oh, you just knocked it down. Yeah, that's so wild. It's still alien to me to see cactus like this. We didn't have this in Illinois. Whoa, look at that. It's a prickly pear fruit. Are you gonna eat that, Brendan? You're thinking about it.
I don't know.
Thinking about it. I mean, it looks fresh. Minus the little spines that got all of our hands just now trying to pick these things.
That's good.
Is it?
It's pretty good.
You didn't get any little spines in your
No.
mouth?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm trying prickly pear for the first time with this fruit. Oh yeah, it's like got like a seed or something. It's tastes kind of like the combination of a melon and a raspberry.
It's kind of like a cherry.
Yeah, similar to a cherry too. I mean, I just got the rind here, so I'm not going to eat I don't have much to eat. Man, you devoured that.
It's good.
I don't know if we're supposed to be eating these, but we saw these fruits growing on the cactus, the prickly pears, and we thought, why not? Let's try them. And I had no idea that the cactus, these flat cactus, the classic Arizona cactus you see here, even though you've got these larger spines, there's all these like smaller slivers and spines that you can't see until you grab it and it's too late. So I've got all these little slivers in my hand now, trying to pick a prickly pear. You're taking another one?
Yeah. It's for you. You didn't try one yet.
All right, I'll try another one. More than just the rind. All right, so Brendan was so kind to provide me with this prickly pear cactus fruit. I don't even know if this is the formal name or not, but here we go. I'm gonna, dude, this doesn't look anywhere near as ripe as the one you had. Oh, dude, that doesn't look good at all.
Oh, chuck that. Oh well, better luck next time.
Oh my gosh. Last thing I want is diarrhea on Devil's Bridge. So, yeah, that one was really green. The one you had was like red,
Perfect.
purple, luscious looking. So, all right, we're done experimenting with the prickly pear fruits. We finally made it to the official trail, Devil's Bridge Trail, this way. So we are off the rough terrain road and onto the legitimate hiking trail right up here. There it is, Trail 12, Devil's Bridge. They've got a map at this kiosk here as well. Wow, look at all these trails. You are here, right by the 4x4 road is what we just got off of. Yeah, look at that. Mescal Trail, Long Canyon, Fay Canyon, Dead Man Pass. That's awesome. And then here's a map of Coconino National Forest. Pretty cool. All right, well, here we go. Devil's Bridge. Terrain really isn't too bad. Although I've heard from the videos I've seen online that it does get a little bit steeper and a little bit more rocky, but overall this is a fairly easy trail hike. My finger still hurts. I got spines in it from that cactus. So I have no idea why they call it Devil's Bridge, how the name came to be. I'll have to dig into the history on that one. I do know though that there is a free fall on either edge of the bridge, at least a 50-foot to 100-foot vertical drop. So the bridge itself is 40 feet wide. That's it. So it is not for the faint at heart when it comes to heights. So I have a feeling that might be where some of the namesake came from, but I'll have to dig into that. I don't know why it's called Devil's Bridge. If there's a portal to hell, I don't know. You can see the terrain has gotten a little more steep. It's still fairly manageable. There's a lot more steps, like these natural rock steps. And I think I just got my first view of Devil's Bridge. And on top of these rocks, and look straight ahead. I think that's it. I saw somebody walking across that. So that's where we're going. It's up there. Okay, a little bit further. But not too bad. Temperature is waning about 90 degrees, but compared to Phoenix and the valley, it feels great outside. A little bit of a breeze. There it is, off in the distance. Devil's Bridge. And yeah, that is a lot higher than 50 feet. That's got to be at least 100 feet off the ground there. can see people strolling across it, taking pictures. Yeah, this canyon is just beautiful. And look at that. Really incredible out here. Still continuing to climb up. Getting a little steeper still. Look at this. So, looks like you could go higher up even. We're gonna cut across this way towards the bridge, and then we'll figure out what to do next. It's definitely a good workout, but nothing that I can't handle, especially being one that hasn't hiked a lot lately. It's rather out of shape, but it's a good moderate hike to get out and do here in Sedona. A lot of people coming down. Love this rock jutting out here on the trail.
Julie, do a favor real quick.
Oh wow.
Check that out.
All right, now it feels great in the shade under this rocky alcove and getting closer to Devil's Bridge. In fact, it might be right above us. I think that is it. Yeah. So yeah, it's getting just slightly more extreme. But, there we go. Oh wow, look at this view. Check this out. Holy cow. I don't know why they call this Devil's Bridge, because all I see is heaven. This is absolutely breathtaking here in Arizona. I feel like I went back in time to like the prehistoric age. Continuing to head up. Here, towards the bridge. Yeah, this is what I just climbed up.
Beautiful in it.
I'm gonna wait for them to come back.
Well, here it is. This is what we came for. Devil's Bridge in Sedona, Arizona. Look at this. And yes, you can walk out onto it, pose. And yeah, it's well over 100-foot drop off on either edge. Supposedly there's like 40 feet across. So yeah, I'm about to go and do that. Take you with me.
So please be careful. Everyone in the car will at the same time?
So here's another view, more of a vertical look of Devil's Bridge.
It's actually really far down.
Boy, that is crazy. So just to give you another perspective of Devil's Bridge. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can actually do this or not.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Good.
Heights don't necessarily terrify me, but I'm also, you know, I don't mind roller coasters and heights where I'm well secured. But when it's like free walking like this, Just don't have a lot of experience. We'll see. I'll definitely walk out onto it right now. Whether I walk across, I don't know yet. So here it is. This is Devil's Bridge, and actually, it is kind of like a strange visual because when you're standing over there, it looks extremely narrow, but look at this. It's actually fairly wide on top, which makes me feel a lot better. It looks a lot more terrifying than it is. Of course, I haven't walked across the Narrows yet, so yeah, this is Devil's Bridge. All right, I'm gonna turn the camera around and give you a point of view walking across Devil's Bridge. Look at this. This guy's just chilling over here. What's up, my friend?
Not much. How you doing?
Oh yeah, this is beautiful. Great view of the canyon. And actually, we got some shade now. The sun,
Yeah, right?
cloud is covering the sun.
For us.
It feels great. You know, a lot of people say don't hike in the middle of the day here in Sedona, but we started this hike at about noon, and it's been great today. So, I mean, just pay attention to the forecast. But, you know, even 90 degrees, if you have a Camelback and you're well hydrated, doesn't feel too bad. Here's another view of the canyon here on Devil's Bridge. Yeah, look at that. Look at that view. All right, look at that, leaning over the edge of the cliff. What a view in Sedona. Yeah, it's gorgeous. And then there's another view of Devil's Bridge right here. You can kind of see it right there. The other side of Devil's Bridge. You shall not pass.
Put your chest into it, man.
You shall not pass.
There we go. That's better.
Get a little bit of an echo out here.
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Oh man, I hate those guys. You shall not pass. Need like a staff. Make it dramatic. Yeah. See, now all the Lord of the Rings nerds are coming out of the woodworks here. All right. Here's Devil's Bridge again. And yeah, we're gonna do it again. And there's a cool little ledge here too. It is weird how it looks like a lot worse than it is. But yeah. You would not want to fall down that crevice at all. Yeah, it's actually, it is about maybe 20 feet wide. Online they said 40 feet across. I don't think that's 40 feet, but it's definitely not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like, to be honest, from the side over there, I thought it was even more narrow. I thought it would be like half of this. And it's not. So I guess I could get a thumbnail here. All right, here's my thumbnail. What do you think, Brendan? You look like a true mountaineer.
Do a flip.
Do a flip? I couldn't do a backflip if I was standing in my own backyard. But yeah, cool. Well, this is Devil's Bridge. I think what we're gonna try to do next is head up to this rock outcropping up there and get an even better view of this landscape. Yeah, totally worthwhile though. It's not as bad as you think. Trust me, it's when you're sitting there, it looks a lot worse than it is. So if you're standing over there and you feel like you can't handle it, don't just sit there and watch it. Come around, walk down here, actually get a good look of the bridge, and then decide whether or not you feel confident enough to handle it on your own.
Let's just say he answered a FaceTime. And then he went outside. And then I finally got up.
Well, I survived Devil's Bridge. Really wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to lie, I was a little nervous when I was sitting over there watching other people do it, because it plays with your eyes when you're sitting over here, but when you actually walk on the bridge itself, it's way wider than I was expecting. So, all right. Knock that off the Arizona bucket list, huh? So we've knocked out Devil's Bridge, we've conquered Satan, and next we're gonna be heading towards this rock outcropping there on this hill. I actually watched a video of a famous YouTuber named Harold Balder. I'm a huge fan of his. He's Norwegian. I'm Norwegian on my mom's side, so Skål. But he did this hike. He had a video of this hike at Devil's Bridge, and he actually climbed up to where I want to go, to where that rock outcropping is, and he climbed that very dead tree that's up there as well. Now, I don't think I'm going to climb the tree. That looks insane. But who knows? We're going to head up there and we'll see what the path looks like. All right, onward. Okay, well, we're almost there. There's the rock and the dead tree. Watch out for this yucca plant. Wow, look at this. We made it to the top. There's that dead tree I was talking about, and here is that rock formation, which, yeah, it's very difficult to get on top of that. Brendan, you were saying that there are some grips or jugs, as they say, for bouldering, if you are really extreme, which we are not. But yeah, if you are a hardcore rock climber, you probably could work your way to the top of this rock. But anyway, this is incredible. And this tree, again, I watched another YouTuber last summer climb this dead tree. His name was Harold Balder. He's got an amazing travel channel, and I don't know, I might attempt to get halfway up this thing. We'll see. I feel like I gotta show up a fellow Norwegian, even though I'm the Americanized version. Well, check it out. I made it in the tree. Look at this. I'm in the dead tree. Now, I am not all the way to the top. I mean, the top's right here. I'm practically there. But I think this is as far as I am going to get. Pretty close to the top of that rock. But, I mean, I could. Nah. I think I know my limits. I'm going to stop right here, about 3/4 of the way up this dead tree here in Sedona that's overlooking Devil's Bridge. That's Devil's Bridge down below. So yeah, I too have climbed the tree of Sedona, the dead tree of Sedona. Check that off the list. Fellow Norwegians, woohoo! I am really tempted to go one branch higher, but this thing I don't trust. This little stub is the best thing I've got. And
I'm gonna pull out a
yeah, it's just not worth it.
food bar.
It's just not worth it. I think I'm like 20 pounds heavier than Harold Balder is anyway, so I'm making excuses. It is a cool view on top of this tree, though. I will say that. Look at this. While it's here, the dead tree of Sedona. Also looks like we got some rain clouds possibly headed this way, so yeah, that sounds like thunder. I don't want to be on top of a mountain on a tree that looks like it's been struck by lightning during a thunderstorm. So with that, I think I'm gonna get down and we are gonna be headed back down towards Devil's Bridge and on the trail home.
Yeah, we can get going.
Plus, if you guys have seen my video going to the Illinois high spot, the highest elevation of Illinois, you saw me almost fall out of a tree and break a branch. So yeah, I'm not gonna risk that on top of a mountain here in Arizona. And yeah, you can see we are getting rained on, starting to sprinkle. So we are gonna head back down towards Devil's Bridge. As much as I would like to actually keep hiking to that giant rock cliff right there, it's raining. And where there's rain, there could be lightning. And this is not where you want to be when there's lightning. All right, we're gonna head back to Devil's Bridge.
Catch it.
Guys got a drone down here. Wanted to see him fly it under the bridge, but I didn't see him do it. Kind of sounds like a mosquito. Here's another angle of Devil's Bridge and the tumble to the depths of hell should you fall over the edge. Look at this. It's a straight shot if you fall. It's a leap of faith. Dude, I don't think I can do it. Can you do it?
Yeah.
Let's see this. I feel like my mind is telling me no and yes at the same. My adrenaline's telling me yes, but my mind is telling me no. You're gonna do this, huh? Oh my God! You make it look like it's no big deal. Brendan, you're a mountain goat, man. You are a mountain goat. God. It's like one of those things. Gosh. You make that look way too easy, man. You make that look way too easy. Look at my leg, it's shaking right now. Like if my leg wasn't shaking this bad.
You don't have to do it if you don't want.
I know, but I want to. But I'm also like terrified to do it, which is never a good thing. I can't do it, dude. I'm freezing up. I can't do it. Not today. It is raining here in Sedona as we make our way down. I just couldn't do it. The leap of faith. My legs were shaking with adrenaline. Brendan had to show me up. At least I got your gazelle-like stance on camera there. I didn't know what to say.
It's graceful.
Yeah, your graceful gazelle-like leaping I got on camera because I couldn't do it. I was about 50% committed and 50% uncommitted. And I'm going to Disneyland next weekend, so I don't want to kill myself or break my leg before that. Come on, let's be honest here. Had to point out, look at the rain streaks across the canyon now. That is just beautiful. You can see the water just running along the sides, staining the canyon. It's like watercolors. That's fine.
Shot.
All right, so we're gonna try this again. This is round 2 with the prickly pear fruit. Ooh, look at that one, man. Okay, that was night and day. The last one you gave me was like a rotten green color, but this almost looks like a pomegranate, right? All right, you gonna show them? There we go. All right, so I'm gonna eat this. Here is what it tastes like. It's very crunchy. It's actually really sweet. It tastes like a cranberry. It tastes like a pomegranate. And if I get poisoned, Brendan, I don't know when you'll see this video. It's really crunchy though. It's like a pomegranate. It's not bad. You want to try some more?
Try one.
Not bad. I think it'd be better to like squeeze into something because it's really seedy. It's very crunchy. And I don't know if you can eat the skin, but it's got like little prickly things on it. So I'm not going to eat it. But yeah, it's not bad. It'd be a great jam, actually, if you wanted to spread that on something like toast. Very seedy though. Very seedy. Oh. Actually, could probably mix that with my Camelback. Make some juice. Watch, we Wikipedia this later and it's like, do not eat the purple fruit on the cactus. You will get extreme toxins in your body with explosive diarrhea and vomiting and eventually death. Then I will wish I did that leap of faith earlier, because maybe that death would have been more abrupt, more sudden. That would make a good jam though. In fact, I'm sure they make a jam out of that cactus fruit, which I think, I don't know what it's called. Is it called a prickly pear? I have no idea. Take a look at this boulder right here. What is keeping that from toppling down the canyon? It looks like it's barely holding on. It's just standing there at the very edge. That blows my mind. It's like straight out of Looney Tunes. You'd see like the Wile E. Coyote standing behind that boulder, ready to kick it over. Well, we made it back to the main road, but this isn't the end of the vlog. There's one other destination that I want to show you today before this is through and I trip on a rock and fall on my face. Well, I was going to take you to Seven Sacred Ponds, which is a very unique and spiritual place with the Native Americans in Sedona. But they had the gate closed and you had to take a tram to get there, which I didn't realize was going to be that complicated. So this was option B for closing out the vlog today. Apparently, Sedona has the only McDonald's with green arches. Check this out. This McDonald's here doesn't have your typical golden arches. They're green. And the reason being, apparently, I asked the cashier, because I never knew about this until literally 5 minutes ago. The reason is they thought that golden arches would be too distracting from the beauty, the rock formations here in Sedona. So they decided to paint the arches green. So here you have it. Green arches. This is a very unique thing because it's the only McDonald's in the world with green arches. So with that, I got myself a McChicken sandwich. This is Eric with the Get Me Out of Here vlog. It's time for me to get out of here.
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
It's very crunchy. It's actually really sweet. It tastes like a cranberry. It tastes like a pomegranate. Very seedy though. Very seedy.